Hello, this is Samantha Shares. Happy New Year! This episode covers National Credit Union Administration Board's approval of a non-registered investment fund pilot program. The following is an audio version of that press release. This podcast is educational and is not legal advice. We are sponsored by Credit Union Exam Solutions Incorporated, whose team has over 240 years of National Credit Union Administration experience. We assist our clients with NCUA so they save time and money. If you are worried about a recent, upcoming, or in-process NCUA examination, reach out to learn how they can assist at marktreichel.com. Also check out our other podcast called With Flying Colors, where we provide tips on how to achieve success with NCUA. And now the press release. NCUA Board approves non-registered investment fund pilot program. On December 30th, the National Credit Union Administration Board approved, by notation vote, an investment pilot program authorized under Section 703.19c of the NCUA's regulations. The NCUA will permit up to 30 complex federal credit unions to engage in investment activities prohibited under Part 703, but permitted by the Federal Credit Union Act. Note a credit union is considered complex if its total assets exceed a specific threshold set by the NCUA. As of today, the threshold is $500 million or more in total assets. ALM First Financial Advisors, LLC, a Securities and Exchange Commission registered investment advisor, requested the investment pilot program. The requested pilot program would allow complex federal credit unions to invest in a series of non-registered investment funds comprised of consumer loans, as follows. The pilot fund would be comprised of permissible consumer loans for federally insured credit unions with maturities of less than 10 years and overnight investments. Federal credit unions must be complex and have a capital adequacy classification of well-capitalized to invest in the fund and are limited to an aggregate investment of 50% of net worth as defined in Part 702 of NCUA's regulations. The pilot program is subject to the ALM First Loan Fund Investment Pilot Program requirements and conditions, which are available on the NCUA website. Under Part 703 of the NCUA's regulations, federal credit unions are authorized to invest in funds that are registered with the SEC or regulated by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, provided the underlying assets purchased by the fund are permissible under NCUA rules for federal credit unions. This concludes the press release. If your credit union could use assistance with your exam, reach out to Mark Treichel on LinkedIn or at marktreichel.com. This is Samantha Shares, and we thank you for listening.